Hey everyone, welcome back to Stars of the Diamond. My name is Rhett, and today we're going to be going over one of my favorite basketball sets, and honestly one of my favorite sets from the late 60s, early 70s of any sport. But specifically, it's the 1969-70 TOPPS basketball set. Now this set is pretty important. Obviously, the aesthetics of the set are incredible. They're called tall boys because of the large size. And they're significantly taller than a typical card, although they have the same width. But this set, a little history on basketball cards. Until 1969-70, basketball cards had been made by different outfits, it kind of intermittently. And so just as a quick primer, we have here sort of the history of basketball cards, kind of really quickly. In 1948, Bowman made a set of basketball cards in 2 series of 72 cards, 36 each series, and pretty cool set. But it was really the first exhaustive, for the time, basketball card set ever made. And so they made this 1948 Bowman set. And a new set of basketball cards really wasn't made for a decade. And then in 1957-58, for the 57-58 basketball season, TOPPS made their kind of first major series of basketball cards in this set here. And then they obviously weren't very happy with the results because they did not make another one until much later. And so 57-58, TOPPS made this set. And then in 1961-62, for the 61-62 season, Fleer made a set of basketball cards. And after Fleer, they again didn't make another set. And the fourth kind of major basketball card set is this 1969-70 TOPPS set. Now, what's cool about all these sets is that because there's only, from 1948 to 1969, there's only these 4 main sets ever made, a lot of cards in each set are what are considered to be rookies of the major stars and Hall of Famers in those sets. And so the 1969-70 set, for example, which is what this video is about, there are 99 cards in this set. But everyone that started playing after about 1962 would not have had a card in the 1961 Fleer set. So a vast majority of the cards in here are what we consider to be rookie cards today, even though they weren't rookie players in 1969. People like DeBusschere and stuff had been playing for a while. But obviously people like Wilt Chamberlain, who had a rookie in 61, would not be rookies in this set. So now the set is 99 cards, and this is a recent pickup of mine. And of those 99 cards, 32, I believe, are Hall of Famers. So a third of the set are what are considered Hall of Fame players. And so there's not a lot of nobodies. And the NBA was smaller then, there wasn't as many teams, and obviously a basketball team is a lot smaller than a football team or a baseball team. But the vast majority of the cards in the set are rookies, and we'll go over some of those, and obviously you can kind of see some of the bigger ones right here on the top. But let's go over really briefly, I'll come back to these graded examples, but let's go over some of, just go through the set. So again, a lot of these cards, Gail, Goodrich, let's look at a kind of a general card from this set and just kind of see our condition. Yeah, the cards appear to be pretty solid. X-ish, VGX to X condition. I think I saw a wrinkle or two in a few of the cards, but for the most part, they do appear to be fairly nice with some, kind of honest rounding. This one has a little bit more wear on the Cazzie Russell rookie. And backs look clean. But just a really cool set. And if I compare this to, you know, just an average size card. So here's a, you know, a modern card. And you can kind of see width is the same, but we've got a full extra inch on, or more, on the card itself. So typical, you know, standard size card here versus, you know, kind of what we in the hobby call tall boys. But we'll go through it. I don't want to spend too much time on any one player, but we've got some Hall of Famers on this page. We've got Gail, Goodrich, Cazzie, Russell, Bailey, Howell, I believe, is also in the Hall of Fame. But again, even like a Lucius Allen here for the Sonics, rookie. Backs are cool. I love this set. It's just one of my all-time kind of favorite sets. Tom Boerwinkle, Nate Thurmond, rookie down here. Gus Johnson for the Baltimore Bullets. I think those are the San Diego Rockets. Connie Hawkins, Dick Barnett. And we'll maybe pull out a few of the, I mean, obviously those are all great players, but we'll pull out a few of the bigger guys. Al Addles, Rick Adelman, rookie. But yeah, just a really fun set. You know, I mean, maybe a little bit of, you know, there could have put a little more action in these, I suppose. That might be my one complaint with the set. Try to get some light kind of shining on the card, because that's our best way to find creases. And yeah, it looks clean. No wrinkling or creases on the John Havlicek rookie. So pretty decent. Yeah, I'd grade that squarely in the, you know, 4.5, 5 range, thereabouts. Be bummed to get a 4, but would be happy to get a 5 on that one. Walt Hazard, Bob Rule, Dick Van Arsdale. Both of the Van Arsdale twins had their rookies in here. Elgin Baylor. That's not a Baylor rookie. He was found in the 61 Fleer set. So, Ron Williams. We'll get to some of the bigger guys here too. Guy Rogers, Billy Cunningham, rookie for the 76ers. Let's pull that one out. That one looks actually pretty clean. A little bit of wear down there on the bottom. Top corners look nice. Yeah, that one would probably be in the 5 range. X, I guess I shouldn't say numbers. I'll say the condition. Grading has taken over the world. Bill Bradley, rookie. Lenny Wilkins, Jerry Lucas, rookie. Yeah, it's a nice little trio right there. But overall, yeah, just nice cards. Bradley's top corners are stronger than its bottom. Lucas is nice. San Francisco Warriors, as they were known then. There's Oscar Robertson. So we'll go Oscar Robertson. We'll see kind of his first card. Ooh. Over here. That's his rookie on this side. And then here is the 69-70. This one actually does have, you can see that in the light, right there, a back wrinkle or a crease. Doesn't really extend to the front, like it doesn't break the paper. It's gonna be hard to see that here, but kind of traveling right up the card there. We're gonna see that wrinkle. So this one would be considered probably one of the lower grade cards in this group. But kind of underrated player in the history of basketball, to be honest with you. Willis Reed, rookie down here. Dave Bing, Wes Unseld. Yeah, that's a nice page. A lot of good guys on that one. And this page, we've got Paul Silas and Lou Hudson, rookie. Not as good of a page there. Got Bob Love, Dave Stallworth, Elvin Hayes. That's probably the major. Those are the kind of the two bigger guys on that page. All right, this one's pretty good. You got the other Van Arsdale, Earl Monroe, Don Nelson rookie, and Happy Hairston and Hal Greer. I believe Hal Greer has a 61 Fleer, so I don't think that's a rookie for him. But a lot of these guys, again, these are their rookie cards. And so if you're looking for a good, just a fun set to collect, and really not that hard because there's only 99 cards. And some of the lower, value cards, the Jim Foxes of the world and stuff like that. I mean, you can pick up a nice example of a 69-70 Topps basketball cards for a few bucks. And they just look super cool. I don't believe there are any known single prints in this set. And there's the Jerry West. Little OC to the top on that guy. Let's pull out Jerry West. Let's see condition on him other than the obvious centering issue. Yeah, a little bit of wear on the corners. A little bit more so maybe than others. So this would probably be more in the 4-ish, 4.5 range. I'm not sure with that centering, probably a solid 4. Now, some people might disagree with my grading, but that's how I would grade that. No wrinkles, no creases, anything like that. But yeah, just a really cool aesthetic set. I really like the white. That's just a cool set. I like the backs. Just looks very 1969-70, that like salmon pink color. And we're getting down to the end here. Chet Walker, Walt Bellamy. And then we have the last page with our checklist. Let's check out the checklist here. Let's see, obviously early checklists are tough to find nice. Centered low, centered slightly to the left there. No checks, not used. Not seeing any wrinkling on it. So that looks good from the front. Back similarly centered, but to the bottom right now. Yeah, pretty solid card. Not a bad example. Centering could be a little bit better. I don't want to stick it back in there because it's not gonna, might hit that sleeve and kind of ding it up a little bit. These will all be coming out of these pages. I don't really keep them in that. I will be making some of these available in my eBay store. And again, if you haven't checked out my eBay store, it is Stars of the Diamond. My screen name is, or a username is KRY Vintage. And yeah, check out some of those. I should be having some of these. I'm not sure what I'm going to be putting in there or not, but I'm adding new stuff all the time. And so yeah, pretty cool. Those are sort of the commons and the, kind of minor stars and everything like that. And I bought this set kind of complete. And these 3 cards were already graded. So the Wilt Chamberlain graded a 4. Yeah, it has a little bit, that bottom right corner appears to be kind of both of the bottom borders. That probably accounts mostly for the 4 grade. I don't think I saw any creasing or wrinkling on it or anything like that. It's the number 1 card of the set, so it's a little more condition sensitive. Centering definitely low on the back. Pretty nice, actually not that bad from the front. Pretty evenly centered top to bottom, maybe a little bit to the right here centering, but yeah, pretty solid 4. I like that grade. Good looking card. Then we've got Walt Frazier, similarly slightly off to the right there. Centering wise, corners are nicer. So yeah, this should definitely be a little bit higher. And back's better centered as well. So yeah, this should be a totally legit 5 on that one. Cool card. And then we've got the big guy in the set, Lou Alcindor, rookie. And fairly well centered, slightly to the right, possibly there. This one was graded kind of an older SGC label, 5.5. it looks like a solid 5.5 off center to the back. But yeah, I mean, I probably would give this a 5 if I'm being, you know, totally honest with you, but 5.5 is not totally out of the question. But a really cool set. Yeah, so again, kind of a completable set. I mean, the big one that's going to set you back the most is the Alcindor rookie. Those have kind of really skyrocketed in price over the last few years. I think they've come back down a little bit to earth over the last year or two. Chamberlain is probably our next big one. A lot of great rookies. Willis, Reed, Walt, Frazier, those kind of guys. But yeah, a fun one that you could probably piece together slowly over time, and would be a really, really fun project. And thanks for tuning in, everybody. And if you ever have anything that you want no obligation, you know, appraisal for, if you have cards that you're looking to sell or move or anything like that, I'm always looking to buy as well. But at the end of the day, you know, what I'm doing here on this channel is sharing what I have, but I do buy and sell. So there are, you know, reach out to me, and if there's anything I can help you with, I will certainly do so. Feel like this guy should be in the middle. But thanks for watching, everybody, and this is a great set, and if you can pick it up, by all means, go for it. As always, happy collecting.